yeah. Oh yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Who's here with us? Hey. Oh, who's watching? You gotta drop some comments so that it could say something to you. That's the way this works. Anyways, so currently, as you can see here, I'm building. We're building new sets for these cartoons that we're gonna be doing, and we got. Oh, hey, we got Scott Genovese in the house. What's going on, Scott? How you doing? We're gonna give you a little sauce there, a little sauce for Scott. And so what you see behind me is just one example of how the new cartoon will look. It's not gonna be just hand drawn sets. I figured it probably be better if if they were made by hand, and so that's what we're doing. It's taking a little time. This set was built last night, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. We got to add some stuff onto the cork board. We got Damian Holmes in the house. What's up, Damian? How you doing? We're gonna squirt a little sauce on you there. There we go. Oh yeah. This bottle's running out. But yeah, just to keep the sets to be handmade. That cork board was made from like where did I go? I went to Michael's and they had this I don't know, foam board with like a thin layer of cork, and I was like, I need that. I need to use that. And then I made the border there, the frame, and gave it some depth, so it looked like it was appropriate size. This, as you can see behind me, the that's the good thing about this. These sets might not be perfect, but like for instance, this one's all dirty. That's how I want it to look because it's a break room. But um, not everything's gonna be made perfect. Like the like the wet floor sign there. I'm pouring a beer right now in the background. Whoa, whoa, oh shit. Hey, what up? We got Lynn Eve in the house. She says, "Yo, flat girthers. That's a new sandwich we're offering it for here's today. Is the flat girther. It's it looks like a pizza, but we arrange all the meats on it to look like the earth, and it's a real girthy Sammy. Everybody likes a good girthy Sammy. So yeah, I just that's what I was working on last night was this set you see in the background. Also, still working on the sales floor for Fajitas where the sandwiches are going to be made. There's a few parts that I'm kind of a little iffy on. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do them just yet, but we'll get it all figured out. Is that a potato? That's a potato. That's kind of what I look like right there. But yeah, so what are you guys up to? I'm only going to be on for a little bit tonight. I got stuff going here that I got to do. I got to make a bunch of papers to print out and to cut out and attach to the cork board. Feel free to suggest something to have hung up on that cork board. By the way, I'm all ears. Although my ears look like cauliflower, I'm gonna have to redraw those a little bit. They still need to look as stupid as they look now, but they need to be just a little nicer. Just a little nicer. We're gonna start writing episodes here soon. I want to do some for here's. I want to do some of the what do you call it? The little gnomes. And then there's no music in the background, by the way, because just in case some of these clips, something might get clipped and put up later on to be viewed. And so I'm going to stay in character the whole way. So, give that ear a moist glimmer. Hold on, let me get the sauce. We're going to glimmer it up. Put some of that on a Q-tip and then just run it through my ear. You just, hi, everybody. By the way, if you are watching, drop a comment. You guys going to be stopping by to do the do a Ren and Stimpy cameo? Fuck no. Yeah. Hey, John says, get sued. Get a cease and desist order. No, get fucked. The problem with that is it's pretty simple. I've already had enough. I've had Fox come after me. I've had other companies come after me for T-shirts. I'm not going to be doing that with my cartoons. There's not going to be any. If there is anything, it'll be a homage, but it'll never be anything like a property I can't use. That's not going to be how this works. Um, Michael said, "Oh, I thought that voice sounded crazy." Okay. All right. Lynn says, yeah, just arrest yourself. Yeah, I might just cease and desist, self. I'm gonna go to my mirror and just tell myself to cease and desist. Because the thing is, there will be references to like other movies and shit and cartoons, but they will never be directly. It won't be like here's Ren and Stimpy, or here's Quato from Total Recall. Open your mind, Quaid. There will be a reference to that character in a way, but it won't be direct. Should I just use my regular voice here? I can only do this fucking voice for so long. So yeah, I mean, there will be nods to things. I love Ren and Stimpy, and John knows that. Me and John used to be friends back in like fourth grade. Fourth grade. I think that's probably the furthest back I have anybody on my Facebook. Somebody who I went to elementary school with. So shouts out to John on that one. Let's bust out the sauce for John. John, you better get your buns ready. Here's the sauce, buddy. There it is, dripping. But anyways, oh, what do we see here? CC Farrell, of course. Brett Baxter says, now hiring sign, or a sign that says we would hire you, but you suck. And Michael says that background is noise, homie. Love the neck hair, really sets the mood. There's nothing ladies love more than a luxurious locks of hair on your neck. It really gets them moister than an oyster. And they all want to find a fold and throw a little baby powder on there so they can find a wet spot. No, I mean not that that's what they're not going to do that. That was what? But yeah, so let's see here. He smoked out with me for the first time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God, I'm sorry if that was my fault or my doing. I don't smoke weed anymore. I drink beer though. I love beer. I've been drinking beer since I was 14, which is not something I'm proud of, by the way. It's my vice. But yeah, no, dude. Oh, did I put it on the screen? Let me put it on the screen. I smoked out with you for the first time. How old were you? You had to have been about 14, 15, because I was about 14 when I started smoking weed, and then I quit when I was about 18 or 19, somewhere in there. I'd say about 18. I got a job at Walmart. I had to pass a piss test to do that. And then I was like, I'm going to quit this job so I can't smoke any more weed because I'm going to do another piss test, which I did for Dairy Queen. And then I worked at Carl's Jr. I was jumping all over the fucking Yosemite Road, Yosemite Ave. But then after working at Walmart for 3 months, like fresh out of high school, we went and saw my mother's family in England and also in Scotland. So that was the last time I had smoked, like was still smoking, because around that time I was like, I'm done. I dabbled once or twice hereafter, but oh yeah, it was not my thing. John says, like 14, I remember listening to Cypress Hill. Yeah, that was my shit. Cypress Hill, Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead. It was easier times, that's for sure. I remember we would play like Nintendo, not even Super Nintendo, just old school Nintendo. This shit was crazy. And it was like me, you, and John Hodges. And I remember sometimes it'd be like, John, let's go break into your dad, like into John Hodges' dad's bedroom. I'm like, let's go steal his Playboys. He's like, he doesn't have Playboys, he has Penthouse. Well, let's go steal those. What are they? What do they show? Oh, this shows too much. Radical. Let's see. I smoked pot at Walmart today, says Dwayne. Lynn is excited to see the merge of both of the cartoon worlds. Rest in peace to John Hodges. I did not know he did that. We're just gonna. How was that? Pretty recent? Was that a while ago? I'm sorry to hear that, because I wouldn't say he was a perfect person, but he was a pretty cool dude in my opinion. None of us from that time were perfect people. Also, I remember his old man was kind of rough on him. I remember that too. In a fucking Walmart parking lot. Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's go ahead and turn this around. Please smoke your pot at home. It says Chris Boner Steel. He has a boner made of steel. And Anthony J. Sabatis says Ren and Stimpy. Fucking Walmart. A Walmart parking lot. It's a moment of silence here, guys. A childhood friend of mine had ended his life in a Walmart parking lot. I'm not sure when. I'm sure it was not that recent. But that's news to me. And unrelated, Chris has a steel boner. And it's probably because of the news of the Walmart parking lot rage quit. So I can't say those words. But God, that's fucking shitty. Well, shout out to John Koffel. We hey, what's up, Jackie? Man, we're getting older. You know what I mean? Let me get back into character. It's such a serious thing, and I want to talk in character, but I think it's more to distract myself. Never been one to cope with serious emotions well. I just tend to make jokes. So on that note, I shit my pants just now, everybody. Oh God, it's so warm. I'm not good with bad news, but who is, right? Who fucking is? So let's go ahead and let's wow. What should I put on this cork board here? I want some good suggestions. What do we need on this cork board? Maybe a big sign that says moist. Okay, we'll get a big sign that says moist hanging up. It just says moist. It says, remember, keep your customers moister than an oyster. And that's how you give good customer service. Always offer them sauce. A guy my old buddy worked with did the same the other day. Oh God, we're turning into that. We're turning into that. This what Lunchbox getting laid picture? But pictures of Lunchbox, like it says, have you seen this cat? Have you seen this cat? And then in small print, he's fucking awesome. And it's a picture of Lunchbox. I might as well put a picture of my cat in the background. Everybody loves that cat. It's a good cat. Guys, I got about another 10 minutes here, and then I got stuff I got to do. But yeah, let's get Lunchbox on that board. What else? What else do we need? We need what do we need? We need I'm trying to think. So I worked at Save-Mart for like 17 and a half years, which is the biggest chain grocery store. They don't have chains. Well, they probably have chains at some locations in California. It's like the biggest one. They keep buying everything out. I left because they became so. Once the owner died, the daughter started turning. She graduated for fashion, right? She went to college for fashion. She was a failed fashion designer, and so what did she do? She decided to rebrand Save Mart as like a trendy. The logo looks like a Jamba Juice now. And oh, that's interesting because you go in there, you can get a Jamba Juice now. It's not a Jamba Juice, it's like a Save Mart juice. And I saw the green shirts. I was like, I'm out of here. I've worn gray, I've worn white, I've worn off white, I've worn these different various polos and button ups. I'm not wearing that fucking fruity green or orange shit that they're gonna make us wear depending on your location. And so yeah, so that's what it came down to was no, that's not why I quit. I was just tired of the job. I hurt myself there. And but I'm trying to think back to the stuff we used to have on the boards. A forged serve safe certificate. Yeah, how about a forged food handler's permit? That's right. I'll need like permits on the wall. And yes, Serve Safe. I don't even know what Serve Safe is, so thank you for that. Because I haven't worked fast food or sandwiches, anything like that. I used to work Dairy Queen, Carl's Jr., and then that's the extent of my fast food. So I don't remember Serve Safe, but they did have us do like food handling and food safety and liquor training and shit like that for the grocery store. And then also I worked at a couple of gas stations when I moved to Texas initially. Did that for one of them. I worked for like 6 weeks, and then I was like, "Fuck this shit," because the manager was constantly stealing, and he was stealing and blaming everybody else. And as they were picking everybody off one by one, I'm like, "I'm the last motherfucker left," and his name was Robert, and I'm like, "Fucking Robert, you're gonna steal a fucking carton of cigarettes and blame me, aren't you?" And I was smoking at the time, so it could pass as me doing it. But before he could pin smoking cigarettes on me, he got busted banging some chick behind a dumpster. And the chick was not that cute, by the way. This chick was trying to fuck me too. My girl was just like, yeah, she was trying to fuck you. I'm like, I know. And this bitch was just scooping her earwax with a fucking paperclip. So fucking Robert. Let me get a fucking Robert one time for me. Fucking Robert. Um I'm gonna jump on Apex right now. I'll join up with you next time you're on. All right, John. Hey, shouts out to you. Rest in peace, John Hodges, man. That's I feel like I knew that. I feel like I'd heard the news, but I didn't really know much. I was gonna hit you up about him the other day, so that's fucking weird. Fucking Robert. Let's blame Robert. Fucking Robert. But yeah, paper clips for cleaning your ears. You're gonna get a cauliflower ear like this character here. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck does that? Who does that? Who unfolds a paper clip and scoops the inside of their ear for the waxy goodness? But anyways, this bitch. One time, here's how I knew this bitch was trying to fuck me. I'm working at Cefco. It's like 6 weeks of this shit, a month and a half, right? 2017, 2018, I don't know. And there's the whole Robert stealing everything from everybody, stealing cigarettes under everybody's noses and blaming other people. And one guy fucking flipped out because he was falsely accused. And I'm like, why is he going crazy if he's stealing cigarettes? And then I started thinking, why is everybody fucking stealing the same brand of cigarettes? Hey, that's Robert's brand. But anyways, so yeah, one night I'm working like I don't know, nine at night till 6 in the morning, whatever the fucking hours were. And this bitch is just hanging around for like 2, 3 hours after her shift, just talking to me, asking me questions, looking at my dick. And I'm just like, what is she doing? I'm like, oh, she wants to fuck. I'm like, but she's so gross and I don't want to fuck her. And what do I do? Do I just tell her I don't want to fuck? Like I mentioned I had a girl. I'm like, I got a girl. It's usually enough to, not always. It's usually enough to deter a female from trying to fuck you. So I go, I got a girl. I got a kid. Yeah. I also use Q-tips, and my household uses Q-tips. Where we're from, we use Q-tips to clean our ears, and we use paper clips to hold paper together, to clip them together, if you will. But just go ahead and use that paper clip in your ear or whatever you're doing. And Minka, for here's episode where the meat and cheese for the sandwiches is being stolen. Who's gonna do such a heinous thing? Who's gonna steal our meats and our delicious cheeses crafted from the finest fields of Wisconsin, from happy cows who are bountiful with their milk production? They make that cheese just for us, and someone's gonna steal it, and then the cows sacrifice themselves to become meat, and you're gonna steal that meat, the delicious sacrificial meat. Goodness gracious. Lynn says, I should have had her take you to dinner, eat the food, and dip. I should have been like, yeah, hey, let me borrow $1,000, and then I'll pipe you down, and then I dip out, take the 1,000 and run. Oh yeah, you want some of this, do you? Psych! You thought. Rich bastards. That's all. Just rich bastards. And baby cheese made from real babies. That's disgusting. Who the fuck is gonna eat that? I'm taking the bread, says Dwayne Kendall. Kendall. Dwayne Kendall says he's taking the bread. Scott Genovese says the yeasty feaster. That is disgusting, sir. You're gonna need more sauce. You're gonna need more sauce. Talking like that, you son of a gun. I'm gonna need more sauce myself. Go get a 6-pack of sauce. Give me a 6-pack of sauce ASAP. Moist yeast, thick stolen cheese from Wisconsin's finest cows, who also produce the most delicious moist roast beef you've ever had the pleasure of eating with your teeth and your tongue as it slides down your gullet slowly, satiating your every need and urge to eat, satisfied forever until the end of time and the apocalypse occurs, thus leading the children out of Bethlehem, where they will destroy the son of Satan with a flaming sword made out of Wisconsin's finest flaming hot Cheeto brand cheese. Brought to you by Wendy's. Sorry about that. Sometimes I go on this I start speaking in tongues. Well, gotta bounce. Mother-in-law duties. Why don't you speaking of laws, why don't you go make some new laws and be like, more sauce in this house or else you're dead meat. You do that, okay, Jackie? Connard says, what the hell? What the fuck? Laughing emojis. Roast beef thinks me make of her. Roast beef makes me think of her. Me beef thinks me roast of her. Yeah, every now and then, I don't get to go into this break room too much. This is the first time I've ever been in a break room, by the way. They just redecorated it. There's a new wet floor sign next to the broken pipe. So I'm very excited to be here. Last time I saw this was today because it's the first time I saw this. But yeah, I never get to be back here. And in my spare time, I like to read scriptures of God. And then sometimes I speak in tongues because I'm so elated to learn of the joys of whatever God that is in this book. Later, y'all asses boss lady said to get to woohoo. All right. I have no idea what that meant. Looks great in all honesty. Well, that's a new wet floor sign. It's we just took this it's already got doodle stains on it, but that's because I got so excited that, well, Mother Nature was calling, and I answered the call with a fast and feverish, unrestrained force. When nature calls, I drop my drawers. You know what I mean? I'm getting old. I get excited when I find Megan Man toys at the flea market. That's that's great. What is that? Like a bootleg of Mega Man? Yes. Here we have Megan Man. That's going to be the new video game I'm playing in an episode. You're not going to get a credit for that either, Jared, just so you know. Can't sue me, motherfucker. But let me see the Megan Man toy? No way. Let me Google that real quick. Is this a real thing? Megan Man? Is if that's a thing, then I can't do it. Megan Man. Oh goodness. Megan Man toy. No, I don't see nothing coming up. I don't see no Megan Man. You mean Mega Ma'am? It's Megan Ma'am. Dope background though. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, I Google searched. I just did it. I Google searched Megan Man, and it was a woman named Megan with man parts. So, thank you for that, Jared. You misled me into a trap. Now my day can only be downhill from here, uphill from here, uphill from here, downhill. Whatever, which way the hill is better. God, I guess that's a matter of debate, isn't it? Masturbate. Lynn says there should be really terrible horoscope rapper that hangs out outside. There's not going to be no horoscopes. No, there'll be horoscopes. There'll be no rappers in this show. I'm not having anybody rapping. I'm just going to tell you that right now. No rap, no music of rap. None of that. There's going to be nobody who rap. And if there is, it'll be some rapper who walks up like, hey guys, I'm rapping. And they just beat the shit out of him immediately. Oh, what? Did microphones go on sale at Walmart? You know, something like that. Sad fate. No, we're not going to have any rap characters. There's going to be no juggalos either. Don't get mad, guys. There's not going to be any clown paint in this show. Now I just sound hateful. Alia Love says nothing. According to the bubble here. We could have a reference to Jay and Silent Bob, but it's got to be a reference. Saturday. It's Sunday. Sunday face. Put on your Sunday face. Jesus Christ. Well, guys, my time here is done. I went over 10 minutes. I was going to go till 6:30, but it is 6:40 here, judging by my cock watch. There's a watch on my cockroach. What did you think that meant? You thought that meant something else? You're fucking despicable. I don't know where you guys get off. Oh, that's right. Wherever you want. So, hey, take the time to be nice to each other. Drop comments every now and then whenever you see me live, and remember to wash your balls before going back to work. All right, love you guys.